It's over. It's done.
A few moments later.
This is so embarrassing.
Okay.
Literally everyone's just scrolling past her posts without dropping a single like. No comments, no shares. Just cold, calculated indifference.
I have been doing this for 12 years now, and I have never seen this either.
Really good.
I don't know what it is about me playing the drums, but something really got you guys. Something really got you with me playing the drums.
She's unfortunately become the face of her own digital downfall. The seeds of this movement to cancel JoJo Siwa and other celebrities were planted way back in 2024, around the time of the Met Gala. Celebrities were still bathing in millions of likes, though there were whispers about the idea of simply ignoring them, but it wasn't until January 2025 that things got rolling thanks to a TikTok by this genius named Anita. She posted a video where she said, "Imagine if we all just ignored celebrities like they didn't exist. Like, what if JoJo Siwa posted a video and it got 13 likes?
Biggest thing about this video, I don't care if people like it, I don't care if people hate it, but I want people to turn their head at it.
Meanwhile.
Here I come. Oh, here I come.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the spark that set the whole internet on fire. Anita's TikTok blew up, racking up over 50 million views and 10 million likes. People were tired of these influencers flaunting their wealth while pretending to relate to their broke audience. And who better to start with than JoJo Siwa, the human equivalent of a glittery slap in the face. Yeah, JoJo Siwa went from being the bubbly, bow-wearing Nickelodeon kid to trying way too hard to be the edgy, rebellious version of herself. And now, instead of making headlines for her oversized accessories, she's making them for oversharing and trying to convince the world she's some kind of pop culture icon. The great ignoring is real. People just stopped caring.
I just find it interesting how clear the current downfall of celebrity culture is, because more and more, none of us can relate to these people who are uber wealthy and uber privileged and all that. And it's gotten to the point it isn't enticing or interesting anymore. It's just downright insulting almost to just see these grand displays of wealth that we can't even begin to comprehend, as most of us are trying to pay for our groceries and dream of owning a home one day. I think the Super Bowl last night was a really good demonstration of this because of how clearly the celebrities in every single commercial were there to kind of remind us, like, oh, you like us, you want to see us, you enjoy us, right? But I don't think it's working in the same way they want it to. I think the more and more they desperately try to grasp back this power and attention that they had at one point, the more and more bitter a lot of us become towards them.
Her recent attempts to stay relevant, like that whole gay pop reinvention and self-proclaimed villain era, just scream desperation. Even the TikTok algorithm, which used to love her, seems to have moved on. It's wild how fast the internet can turn when you overplay your hand. And this wasn't just any regular boycott. No, people didn't want to completely stop watching JoJo's videos. They wanted her to suffer, like really suffer.
Stop it.
We gotta find it. I should call my mom. I don't want her just to be quiet. This is so embarrassing.
It was psychological warfare. Her TikToks were getting millions of views, but barely any likes. I mean, we're talking about a video with 60 million views, but only 140,000 likes. That's like having a stadium full of people watch you perform and hearing absolute silence when the song ends.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
You'd think that with all the chaos happening around her, JoJo would try to brush it off or ignore it. But no, TikTokers were relentless. Under one of her recent videos, someone commented, "Stick to the plan, guys," reminding everyone not to like the post. That comment alone got as many likes as JoJo's actual video. The audacity. Another comment that's been going viral is, "I love supporting small creators," which in this context is just savage. It's like they're slowly transforming JoJo Siwa from this over-the-top glitter bomb into a struggling creator begging for engagement. And honestly, people are loving it.
Heaven phone call. This is a random heaven phone call, okay? Nothing
Nothing too serious. If it was serious, I'd call grandma, grandpa, uncle I never got to meet, someone like that.
What does JoJo do? She stops posting for like 5 whole days, and in internet time, that's an eternity. She probably thought, hey, maybe if I lie low for a while, this will all blow over. But here's the thing, the internet doesn't forgive. It doesn't forget. If she had addressed it, if she had cried on camera about people ignoring her posts, things would have gotten so much worse. We're talking about people going out of their way to get her down to those 13 likes Anita dreamed of. But
it has now been 4 days since the disappearance of JoJo Siwa after thanking Beyonce at the Industry Dance Awards. This is the longest that she has ever gone without posting on TikTok. It is alleged that Beyonce is keeping her in that basement until she teaches Blue Ivy how to dance for the next tour.
JoJo's silence? That wasn't any better. You see, people want a reaction. That's the whole point of this trend. They want to see these influencers squirm, to know that their carefully curated lives are crumbling. JoJo's non-response only made it clear that she didn't care. And nothing angers the internet more than being ignored by someone they're trying to ignore. It's like a reverse Uno card, but in this game, nobody wins. What makes this trend even more entertaining is the psychological aspect of it. JoJo's not just losing likes, she's losing relevance. And that's the death knell for any influencer. So
No one has made this dramatic of a change yet. No one has made, in my generation, this extreme of a switch.
celebrities thrive on attention, and when they stop getting it, it's game over. But what's even funnier is that JoJo isn't the only one in the crosshairs. People are now targeting James Charles, Kim Kardashian, Brent Rivera, and even Lizzo. It's like a weird Hunger Games of who can be the most irrelevant the fastest. Except instead of fighting for their lives, they're fighting for your precious double taps. Fast forward to 2025, and it's working. The likes on their posts have been tanking, but the views keep skyrocketing. It's like watching a car crash in slow motion. You can't look away, but you sure as hell aren't gonna clap when it's over. Now, you might be wondering, is JoJo just sitting around twiddling her thumbs while the internet tears her to shreds? Of course not. JoJo has tried everything to stay relevant, even resorting to stunts that scream, "Please pay attention to me." For instance, she sold her Los Angeles mansion for $4.1 million because nothing says relatable like offloading a multi-million-dollar property during a recession. And to make matters worse, she managed the sale with none other than Chrishell Stause from Selling Sunset. You just know that's gonna be a plotline on the next season. JoJo's literally becoming reality TV fodder. But wait, there's more. She even participated in TikTok's emergency contact trend, where users make skits about their designated emergency contacts. JoJo's attempt at humor in this trend is questionable. It reeks of desperation, like she's trying to squeeze out whatever engagement she can before the internet moves on to its next victim. And
I am shook about your look. Tell me about
Really strange tan lines. It's really strange. I mean, what do you want to know about it? This is my Karma. It's a costume from the official music video. Honestly, I just wanted to wear it again. I love it so much.
JoJo's current TikTok posts, well, they've taken a sharp turn from entertaining her fans to, well, straight up begging for attention. Her latest content is nothing but her desperately promoting her new music. And listen. It's not like we haven't heard JoJo's music before. It's the same high-energy poppy sound that, honestly, no one seems interested in anymore. And that's the problem. Nobody's listening. Instead of adapting, JoJo's doubling down, laughing and mocking the very people who are ignoring her. Yes, you heard that right. She's out here posting TikToks, sarcastically laughing at the trend like it's all a big joke to her. But the views tell a different story. Remember when—
Get over it already. It's over. It's done. It's done. The plan is not being stuck to, okay?
when JoJo used to rake in 60 to 70 million views easily on her videos? Those days are long gone. Right now, she's barely scratching the surface with her posts. 1 million views, 2 million on a good day, and maybe 4 million if it's a trending challenge. For a TikTok star like JoJo Siwa, those numbers are basically the internet's way of saying, "We're over you." And what does she do in response? More weird dances, of course. Like she's stuck in this endless loop of trying to recreate the same TikTok magic that made her a star in the first place. But it's just not working anymore. She's doing more
finger to my haters.
You don't want to be like this.
Been knew I
This
was that
is
bitch. I didn't
disgusting.
need a man.
more TikTok challenges, trying to latch onto the latest trends to stay relevant. But here's the thing, the audience has moved on, and JoJo, she hasn't. She's still doing her same old routine, hoping that people will come back around and start engaging with her content again. So what's next for JoJo Siwa? Well, it's not looking good. Her audience is clearly exhausted. Her shtick, the sparkles, the badass persona, the endless supply of sequined jackets is starting to wear thin. She's trying to appeal to a new crowd, even expanding her content to international markets like Poland and Australia. Let's be real, there's only so much glitter a person can handle before they go blind. JoJo's
What are you the queen of?
Making people.
main problem isn't just the internet turning against her, it's that she hasn't evolved. She's still playing the same character she was when she started, albeit a modded version. And the world has moved on. We're in an age where authenticity is currency, and JoJo's brand of hyper-manufactured positivity is starting to feel like a relic from a simpler, less cynical time. JoJo Siwa, once the queen of kid-friendly content, now the unfortunate victim of the internet's latest sadistic trend. Will she recover? Maybe, but honestly, this might be the best thing to happen to her. Sometimes a little reality check is exactly what these influencers need. And as for the rest of us, keep watching from the sidelines, popcorn in hand, as the celebrity elite slowly but surely gets dethroned. About the trend of ignoring celebrities on social media. Do you think it's going to stick around, or is it just another phase? Let me know in the comments. And while you're here, don't forget to hit that like button.